Hi, my name is Sarah McLaughlin, and I'm here to tell you about a horrible disease sweeping the halls of our nation's elementary schools. Writer's block. 1 in every 3 primary students suffers from writer's block, and many never recover. As teachers, we must do what we can to stop this epidemic. No student is safe from writer's block. Both struggling writers and advanced writers alike can and may be affected by it. Will you help these poor students defeat this illness by donating $9.99 a month to the Writer's Block Foundation? Just kidding. I'm not really Sarah McLaughlin, and writer's block isn't really a disease. It's an educational problem that teachers have battled for years. Oftentimes, a specific prompt doesn't do it for students, no matter their academic background. Sometimes students need to take another route when it comes to producing writing products. Storybird is a great web application to provide that alternative route. Storybird's most appropriate motto, "To see the image before unlocking the story," explains what Storybird asks writers to do: to see someone else's art and then tell the story. Reversing what students normally do when they write will help combat classroom issues like students being unsure of what to write about. Seeing the image first unleashes creativity because students have a visual hook. A story has already been told using the images. Now all that is left is adding the words. If you're a teacher in need of a way to get students to use technology, be creative, write with expression, and create meaningful products to keep them asking for more writing assignments, then check out Storybird. And take that $10 you were about to give to Sarah and go buy yourself something nice, because Storybird is free. If you want your students to produce stories full of creativity, beautiful images, all while collaborating with others, then try Storybird. Storybird lets your students write digital stories and digital poems using user-created watercolor images as their muse. They can then collaborate with others and even view final products created by their classmates. I know how much teachers and administrators love when students collaborate. Storybird is ideal for grades 3 and up. Students can select an artwork with ease, taking the time to view the images and then brainstorm the words to their digital story. The integration with technology provides a different means of writing other than just paper and pencil. And research shows that when students use Web 2.0 technologies like Storybird, their digital stories will be that much better and allows them to richly and meaningfully interact with technology. Storybird is easy to tie into different content areas. Writing teachers can have their students create fiction or fantasy stories. Social studies teachers can have their students create historical fiction stories. Incorporate science or math by having students create stories based off your latest teaching concept in those areas. Not only does Storybird allow for integration into different content areas, it supports all types of learners and intelligences. Kristen Redmond's article, Theory Practice Tools, discusses digital storytelling. As Redmond says, digital storytelling projects respond to kinesthetic, auditory, and visual learning styles. Storybird sharpens more than just your students' writing skills. Your students will write for an audience, hone their communication and technology skills, and think outside the box, causing them to think more creatively. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about the standards. Storybird aligns perfectly with the Common Core. Take a look at some of the elementary Common Core standards. Write narratives to develop real or imagined experiences or events using effective technique, descriptive details, and clear event sequences. With some guidance and support from adults, use technology, including the internet, to produce and publish writing as well as to interact and collaborate with others. And the AASL likes Storybird too. It was named one of the best websites for teaching and learning in 2010 under the category of digital storytelling, probably because it matched so perfectly with elementary standards like use the writing process, media, and visual literacy and technology skills to create products that express new understandings, and use technology and other information tools to organize and display knowledge and understanding in ways that others can view, use, and assess. But how will I assess student work, you ask? Easy. Just create a general rubric like this one to let students know expectations. Make sure to consider students' choice of images, their voice, grammar, and point of view or audience awareness. Now, Why does all of this mean the end of writer's block, you ask? Simple. Rebin states that digital storytelling projects engage children with technology that has the potential to support the development of 21st century literacies. Other research concludes that high-end youth interaction with technology can motivate young writers to simply begin a story. And who are we to doubt solid research? I'm sure you're just as excited as I am about using Storybird in your classroom. Storybird is the perfect web application to incorporate 21st century skills and support college and career readiness. See the information on the screen? Access the user guide I've created for Storybird by shooting me an email.